today I'm here to talk about excellence in the marketplace. It would be unfair maybe to start talking about excellence in the marketplace before starting by talking about the importance of education in ensuring that one becomes excellent in the marketplace. Because without education, some people can never even get to the marketplace. So now I'm going to start briefly by talking about the importance of education. When we look at the marketplace, we are talking about a neutral ground where people transact, so where people exchange goods and services. So when I say it's neutral, I'm saying that it is not good, nor is it bad. It gives you what you give it. So it depends on what you plant. Your harvest is determined by you. Like, it doesn't naturally give you a good harvest without you putting in a good seed. It doesn't naturally yield a good harvest unless there are some things that you do to it. So a marketplace is not just a place that welcomes believers or that supports believers, but it is a place that allows believers to flourish if they apply certain principles. But it does not happen naturally. Now, I want us to talk about the role of education in a person's life. I used a lot of pictures intentionally, so I will explain at the end. The first thing, can we move media team? The role of education in a person's life. Okay, the first thing is the impact that it has on one's confidence. From the earliest time that you can grasp something, into yokuqala that you are taken to is a school. Now, when you get to school, there are certain things that you are given to do, or there are certain lessons that you are taught. And depending on how well you do in those lessons, it determines your confidence as a person. Like, manje, you will find someone saying, I can't do maths. And then the reason they say they can't do maths is because when they were at school, they were presented with math problems and they couldn't do it, and that killed their confidence. So school has a huge impact on a person's confidence. When every child goes to school, they go with unlimited possibilities. But as they grow, those possibilities decline because on the outcome they get from their school results. So the more they don't do well in the task that they are given at school, the more they lose confidence. The more they shy away from talking, from expressing their ideas, because they have measured themselves against the system of school. So iskole, it's such a crucial institution when it even comes to the confidence of any individual. That is why it is so important that we do not neglect matters that have to do with curriculum in schools. Because ukupasa komuntu is determined by the mastery of the curriculum. So manje, if you are measured by an incorrect curriculum, you are expected to master it, but you are mastering a wrong thing. You are mastering a theory, Charles Darwin, but now you are finding that it is not really helping you in your destiny. But you had to master it because it was part of the curriculum that was used to assess you. So now it is so important that our teachers or people in the education mountain actually invest in developing curriculum that is relevant in the modern day and age. Because if our curriculum is maybe historical based and we are using that to measure the past of our children, it means that they will not be able to think future-based things. Because into esibagxishe yona is historical facts that they need to know so that they can pass. Meanwhile, the times that we are living in require solutions that are so different to the things that were happening in the past. The problems that we are facing now, even though we can maybe learn a few things from the past, but they require a certain mindset. They require a more innovative mindset, but we will not be able to cultivate that kind of mindset in the children if the curriculum is wrong. Now, another thing is that school has an opportunity to identify the ills in the family mountain. Isikole is one of the institutions that are trusted by God to identify iy'nkinga ezisemakhaya. By the time you go to work, you are already too old. Whatever childhood traumas you carry, they are already embedded in you. They are already part of your habits. So at the workplace, you cannot really be helped. But esikoleni, because you are still, the trauma is still at infancy stage, it can still be healed if it can be identified at that level. So isikole, it is a trusted institution that it can identify umntwana who is coming from a dysfunctional family and who is suffering certain things from that family. And then isikole, it also carries the ability to discover abilities abantu. At school, you are given an opportunity to explore many things. You are given an opportunity to explore many subjects. You are given an opportunity to explore many sports. During that time, that's when you actually can be able to discover, this is my strength, this is my weakness, I'm good at this and I'm not good at that. So isikole, it is also an institution that can help to discover abilities.